Hello, everyone. I know this is a late live, but I did want to come and talk to you guys today. I want to come and talk to my members and my T drop. How is everyone doing tonight? Well, how's everyone doing this morning? I did want to just drop in and talk to you guys about the True T Live. How did everybody feel about that? And also what I think is going to be going on next with Martell Holt. So let me just get my housekeeping out the way. Everything I say on my channel is alleged, and in my very own opinion is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. As you come in, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And also follow me on my other channels, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Drop the T. Hello, Linda Gamble. Hello. Thank you so much for coming over. I see you a night owl like I am. And if you could mod for me, I would really appreciate it. But thank you everyone for coming over and joining my late live. Hello, Gwendolyn. Hello. So I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do a live today because I wanted to go out with my baby sister and have some late dinner and a drink. So I was able to do that, and I said, well, let me come back and try to do a live and see who all is woke. Um, but it looks like it's about 12 people that's woke, and that's okay with me. I just wanted to come over and give you my commentary of I think what's next for Martell Holt. And also, just wanted to see how many people went over to Melanie's TikTok live. And if you ordered something, you can drop it in the chat and let me know. I also ordered things from Melanie TikTok live today as well. I was in and out of the TikTok live today, but I was able to order some products to support her. Also, let's see here. Hello, Kim. Hello, Kim Jenkins. Hello, Mama Talk Love. Hello. Welcome to my live. So we got to get through the 10 mark miles. We have to get past the 10 mark so they can set up my commercials and my live. So we're going to be talking about today. What's next? What do you think is next for Martell Holt? He's already went to the Social Security building and tried to apply for benefits. What do you think is next for him? What I think is next for him, I hate to say it, is the welfare line. I really hate to say it. Madison County Department of Human Services, what we all know is the welfare line. That's my opinion. Anything I say on my channel is alleged, and in my very own opinion, it's for entertainment purposes only. And in my very own opinion, let me put my banner up here. Yeah, if you can't get Social Security, the next thing you can do is apply for welfare. That's the only thing other option. Hello, Pisces Life. Hello. Hello, my sweet. Hello. Hello, baby Jane. Hello. I see some people say prison. Yeah, I don't think he would try to go down and apply for the welfare benefits to have him some income. Also, I was out in these YouTube streets. I seen coleslaw, sloppy slaw. Somebody had seen her on TikTok where she was trying to flirt with someone. Well, I guess she know Martell is going down. He ain't got no money, and allegedly loving Mayor Huntsville is not coming back. So maybe she's trying to put herself out there to let people know she's available because Marty Marr ain't got no money. Hello, Reworks. It now. Hello, Mama Talk Love. Jill might be next for Martell. He has his trial coming up. Okay. No, not too powerful. Okay. Um, Whatever happened to Baby James? I think Martell next move is to try and make Melanie's life harder. Okay. I am just saying he's a peasant. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just saying welcome. It depends on how the RP court case will turn out, in my opinion. Okay. All right. Well, welcome, welcome, everyone. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining my live. And if you're not a subscriber, we would love to have you as a T drop. Everything I say on my channel is a legend and my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so we're going to talk about Martel Holt, and then we're going to talk about if anyone went over to True T's live today. I did stop by there and, just show some love to her for the funeral of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Also, I was over on Melanie's TikTok live. I was in and out, but I kept it going, kept her on my phone as long as a TikTok live was going on. So I did order the new products, which was the strawberry and the coconut vanilla, the body butter, and the oil. So I did order that. And also I ordered another chocolate kisses body cream and body oil, because when you mix the vanilla rose and the chocolate together, it smells really good. Jay, who was on the live with with Melody, he was saying something about mixing the chocolate and the vanilla together, and I did it, and it smells great. So I said, let me order me another chocolate one, chocolate kisses. So I did order that as well. Like I said, I was in and out of the live, but I made sure to, press the hearts and also share the videos and things like that. And also try to put Black owned in the chat. So I was over there as well on Melanie's live as well, trying to support her as much as I could and also buy products as well. Once the live went off, I said, I should have bought a different color pair of leggings. I love the colors that she have, the purple, the yellow, the mustard color yellow ones, I call them. And she had another color. So I should have ordered another pair of leggings, but I already have the gray pair and the black pair. So I could have ordered another pair. And also I've received my God Said Go sweatshirt. So I have that as well. So I hope Melody makes some t-shirts of God Said Go again, because we're going to be getting into the hiring month. So I want to be able to have a t-shirt as well. So hopefully she'll make some t-shirts for us for the God Said Go Again logo she has. Yeah, so was anybody else in Melanie's live today or in True T's live? Let me know in the chat. Pisces Life said Martell is a professional victim. Okay. Is their court dates still the 29th? Or is that Dusty Dan? Nope. So they're going to have one in March and I think one in April. But Melody put the RP case first over the court case, over the child court case. So she put that first. Jenkins said this might be hard for him to get a job due to his bad reputation he created for himself. Yes, that might be, hard for him as well. Linda Gamble said, "My sweet, yes, Dusty and LeBeric court is scheduled for February the 28th at 9 p.m. 9 a.m. True T Mills song was really nice. Okay. I was in both. Okay. I was in Melanie's live. Okay. I was in Melanie's TikTok and True T's live. Okay. Hello, Sonya. We have 20 likes and 30 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, guys. Okay, the 28th is Dusty Dan. Okay. All right, guys. It looks like we're at the 10-minute mark. Thank you guys so much for joining my live. And anything I say on my channel is a legend in my very own opinion. I am Drop the T, and thank you so much for joining my live tonight. This morning. And also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok, Drop the T. We're going to get into some things here. We're going to be talking about Martell. What's next for Martell? So, my thoughts, and this is just my opinion, when Martell went and applied for benefits for SSI and they denied him, he can appeal it, but that's going to take some time. I know people who have waited for years and years to get on Social Security. So the next stop would be for him to go to apply for the Madison County Department of Human Services, which is known as the welfare building. That's the only other option I can see for him to get him, maybe some food stamp or a SNAP, and maybe get him some cash benefits for himself. That's the only other thing that I can see for Martell right now. Martell right now is at the bottom of the barrel. And some people might say, how did Martell get himself in this predicament? What men like Martell do, they underestimate the woman of how strong she is and how guys work on her mental and physical. And when you can, hear God's voice telling you to go. So that's what was one of Melanie's things, where she let you know God was talking to her, and letting her know she let go of the show. Let's see how they do without you. Let's see how they do without you on that show. Melanie makes enough money with her other business venture she got going on, Tilted Crown Production, and also Tilted Crown Production and Nubian, her streaming service. So she's okay. But on the other hand, Martell is not. Martell is spinning out of control. Do you know how low of the low you have to be if you are an able-bodied man? I'm not talking about any disabled people, but an able-bodied man. Do you know how low that has to be for you to go and work out in the gym? When you had your own gym in your house when you was with Melody, and now your face is getting out there to where everybody knows you're a deadbeat. Because I haven't seen Martell date another high value woman other than Cardi B and this new lady he's with. So let's see what happens. But the only other thing that I can see Martell applying for is food stamps, Medicaid, and benefits. Now, it's nothing wrong if you need to apply for those services because you need them, but you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You were clowning other people. You thought you were a high value man because Mel was covering you. If you and Mel would have never got into it, or you would have never told Melanie she can go ahead and put on there what is going on, and she put the $100 bill on there and let you know. She's not hard up for any money, but we can see right through you. That's what the welfare is for people who need it at a time of need, to get whatever assistance they can have for them to try to help them rebrand again, rebuild again. So it wasn't any surprise or anything to anyone. But I still think that part 3 of Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion was very edited, where they're not looking as belly mash. That's my thoughts about it. Let me know your thoughts. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, hello. Hello, Janice. Hello, Bonnie. Like he told Tisha when Mel met him, and Martell is a bum A bum after Melanie left him. Yes, he's become a bum after Melanie then left him. Martel was a bum when Mel met him, and Martel is a bum after Mel left him. Right. 31 likes and 50 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, guys. And don't cost a thing to tap the screen, to tap the thumbs up. Don't cost anything. Coleslaw went live in a restaurant in Huntsville Saturday. Yes, I seen that where she was looked like she was trying to flirt with the man. That's my opinion. I think she knows. I think maybe she didn't come to realize that Martell don't have any money. He can't do what he said he was going to do for her, and I think she's realized that Mel is the one with the money and the brains. Because you remember she dissolved Embrace and started 7 Hour New Beauty. And when I was looking on, I think it was Brown Skin Girl, the clip where when they were discussing, their properties and stuff about the divorce, when she mentioned that 47 acres, he said the lawyers is still looking into it. Ninja, you called me down here and for what? I do feel sorry for all the hardworking federal workers that are losing their jobs because they betted wrong. They betted on the wrong person. Trump, the orange man don't give a shit about you and anybody else. All he cares about is making him and his family pockets tight. And I think Elon Musk is just there to get a lot of his agenda pushed through without all the red tape. So it's like he's more of the president than Donald Trump to me. Just saying. Yeah, but what's next for Martell? I think him and Destiny are going to have to go out there and apply for benefits. There's nothing wrong with applying for benefits if you truly need them. That's a stepping stone to build yourself back up, and then once you do that, you need to contact them and let them know that you no longer would be needing food stamps or child care or any type of benefits. You and your husband have a job. Then they try to shame people who work a 9 to 5. A lot of people work a 9 to 5 and they have a six-figure income. So there's no shame about that. There's no shame. Whatever you might be going through, another person might be going through the same thing that you're going through. You never know. Also, there's been outbreaks in China with some type of virus. I can't quite put my name on it, and that's where a lot of the content comes from Country Wayne. But they have put a stop on him filming. Those two, me and Carlos Coleslaw was talking to Wet Boy Cam. Okay. Yeah, but I truly think that Martell is going to, the SSI didn't work. So I think he's going to go down to the welfare office and see what type of benefits are available. I know I've been using the hair growth serum drops on me and my daughter here, and our edges was very unkept. So I went and had my hair done, wash, conditioner, and comb. And also, don't let me forget about Hayden's daughter. She also went and got some things done as well. But let me get back to Melanie. She had a great TikTok live. She introduced some nice gifts, and she had people here that truly care about her, not trying to backstab her or anything like that. And that is Miss Wanda and also Canavis. Woo woo to them. Woo woo. They have been an excellent job with holding Melanie's products down, making sure everything is in order. So all they can do is pack. So woo woo to Canavis and Lori Bell, who went over and tried to help as well. Congratulations to you guys. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Those two men Coleslaw was talking to were body film. Okay. Let's see here. Let me put my glasses on here, guys. I cannot see. Let me put my glasses on. Looks like we got 61 in the chat. We should have 61 likes. Please and thank you. Even if you're in the bushes, if you can drop down and give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. He can get Medicaid as for MBT or money. He can't get that much unless he added the children to his application. Okay. Well, let's not hope he didn't do that because mail will hit the roof. Hello, Sonia. Martell and Destiny need a 9 to 5. They sure do. He can go back to landscaping, in my opinion. Hello, Deborah, my member. Hello, hello. Martell will be in the homeless shelter next on living out of a storage bin until like Destiny. Okay. I'm surprised a huge weight was lifted off of Mel when she quit the show. Yes, Melanie need to quit that show because she had outgrown the show to me. That's just my opinion. You know, I said on this channel we can agree to disagree, and you can have your own opinions. My interpretation of that is that's something he wanted to do. 31 likes and 61 in the chat. Let's get those likes up, guys, please and thank you. Yeah, but you know, everybody has their up and downs. But just imagine, just for 1 second, put yourself in Martell's shoes, knowing that you divorced your ex-wife, y'all had all these business going, and you're gonna go out in the streets and mess with a low life. I'm just baffled by that. You had everything you wanted at home, but you still have to go out in the street and mess with a low life. I don't know what it is. I do not know what it is. But he looked very comfy up there by the welfare building. He looked like he was home. But you know, when they at the welfare building, they can, like the inmates, they can holler out the window and things like that. If they still do that, that's not another option for another time. You said Sonya is selling the TikToks to be in around True Cheap. Let's see here. Stormy is selling TikToks to be her in amount of $125 to 176 to 173. Stormy is selling trending such as he November 22nd. Yeah, but I think the next thing for Martell Holt is the welfare building. I truly believe that in my heart. That's the next step for him. And I think Coleslaw's own it. That's why she's trying to distance herself from the 9 kids. But who knows? She says she gives him money to go out on Saturdays to do whatever he wants. So who's to say he's not laying up there with a woman or buying a woman food? Just saying. You said Stormy is selling products to meet in her. Let's see here. Martel can get the type of joy that he might be because he is a convicted felon. Okay, 42 likes and 61 in the chat. Yvonne had Detective Strange put on his car, so she know where he had us all times. And he was over there. I'm not saying he did that to the baby, but he was over there. I think Quad can have kids as well. She just probably don't want any right now because that's a lot of work. Dusting and moving things back and forth. It's a lot. It's a lot of work. Let's see. Mel gave a whole concept bringing to BET. Excuse me. Let's see. 1 second here. So we got 42 likes and 61 in the chat. Yvonne said Mel gave a whole concert tonight on her live. Yes, she did. What is Martell's mother name? I think you're trying to say. What is her name? What is Martell mom name? Put it in the chat. I'm trying to think of it. I'm having a brain freeze right now. Kamala is real and it's not tour. It's not touring what is beauty. Okay. And Melanie got chosen out of maybe 10 or 12 of the barbecue dinner where Tisha and Ken came, but it was also cold in there. I'm sorry I didn't have any heaters for you guys. Excuse me, fans for you guys. Let's see here. Little's Olsen reading to where. Let me know what y'all think down in the chat. Also, we want to move on to Porsha and Simon. Allegedly, they're saying that Porsha is the one that called ICE on Simon, that he's a legal resident. He's been here since 1983, and I don't know how he keeps going back and forth over here without him being detected. Maybe this is going to be, where they're on the lookout for him. I hope so. No, nobody, no one wants to pay that much for eggs, but that's some things we have to adjust to. I'm not, a mega Republican at all. I'm just me, and I vote for whatever makes me feel right. Whatever makes me feel right, that's what I go with. Let's see here. Marlene, yes, that's her name, Marlene. And you don't have to be scared of the CPS. If you need help with housing or clothing or food, they're going to help you with that instead of trying to send, split up the kids in different foster homes. They're not going to do that. That's my belief, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. Hello, Pamela Queen. ICE did a raid a raid at my mom's department. Okay. Oh, I hope she's okay. Hello, my member, Proud Mimi. Hello, hello. Yeah, so I just want to pop, just want to pop on here and just see where we're at with Martell at the Social Security office and where we're at with what True T says. And I have did blind buys with perfumes and creams and lotion, and it turned out to be really good. Yeah, that will be fascinating to see what she's up to, and hopefully she can bring the kids on with her. If not, that's cool too. As long as we hear their voice and make sure they're okay. And me, honestly, I don't think that Nikki wants to be going out with his mom. That's just my beliefs. Because when people think you got a long bunch of kids, you ain't got none of baby's daddies at your end, they think that's something going on. So, and then the senators are going home in their district talking about all the jobs they are. And he said he didn't know anything about it, different things like that. And they started booing him. And he's a white um, Republican uh, race here. Yeah, so um, he just wanted to get on here and just talk to y'all for a little bit. How many of y'all was on the live for Melody? How many of y'all was on the live? Drop it in the chat if you was on the live for Melody TikTok live, and also drop it in the chat if you want to visit True T's page. Let me know in the chat. Okay, Janice and Lisa Foster, you were there. Okay, I was there too. I was dipping in and out and trying to also support True T as well. And then I had a couple of things I wanted to do as well today. But let me know what did y'all what were some of the things y'all bought from Melody? I bought the strawberry and vanilla body butter and the spray. Also, I bought what else did I get? Another chocolate kisses drop. Uh, uh, Chocolate kisses one as well. I think Jay bought that one, but the smell is really great because I already have one. But I couldn't go without like having her new products. Like I said, I have a lot of shampoo, conditioner, and also leave-in conditioner. So I want to give her hair a little break. Linda Gamma said you was on Melody Live. Sonya said you was on Melody Live. Deborah, my member, said I was on Melody Live. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got 62 on this live. We should have 62 likes. Even if you're in the bushes, can you please jump down and give me a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. How does you guys feel about True T's live? Did y'all say goodbye to Love and Mary Tunstall at the funeral? Because I was just thinking that as well. Like it feels like a funeral. Before True T came out and said it, I said it feels like a funeral for Melody. What is excuse me, it feels like a funeral for Love and Mary Tunstall. So what is next for Love and Marriage Huntsville? It doesn't look like it's coming back. Um, from what I've been seeing and from what I've been hearing in these YouTube streets, what do you think the cast members going to do? Are they going to go and apply for unemployment? That's an option there. Um, because Melanie, she looks very happy. She looks glowing. She looks good. Like she's not even worried about Love and Marriage Huntsville because she quit. But what can the other cast members do? Fake building houses? What else do they bring? I don't think Big Lou and Tiffany will come back because their careers are going very, very good. So I don't think they would come back. Let's see here. Deborah, you said you did pop onto True T's channel. Okay. Linda Gamble said 59 likes and 59 in the chat. Thank you. I was on Melanie's live tapping the screen. Didn't make a purchase this time. Okay. Long as you was there for support, you don't always have to make a purchase. Long as you was there for support. 67 likes and 61 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so let's how do you guys feel about Martell, what we talked about yesterday about him applying for Social Security and what's next? Do you guys think he will go to apply for welfare? Because there's no more shame left. You are always down at the Social Security office. So you might as well go into City Trends and see what they got. What do you guys think about that? Now let me just ask you guys, and I'll be honest with me. How many of you guys think that Love and Marriage Huntsville is coming back? Put a 1 in the chat. I put a 2 in the chat if you don't think it's coming back. I want to hear what you guys think. Yes, Deborah, my member. Jay is a whole vibe. Yes. Okay. So okay, we got 2s. Everybody don't think it's coming back. Okay. Do you think let me know. Put a 1 in chat if you think Carlos King will be giving the Fletchers or the Scotts their own spinoff. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Carlos King is going to give them their own spinoff, or put a 2 in the chat if you think they're not going to get a spinoff. Lisa said no. Okay, no. Hey, Deborah, you said you can care less about what these people are going to do now. But what I was trying to get at is that now that allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, the show is canceled, do you think these people are going to have to get a job, or do you think they will? I know I heard some content creators say, well, Letitia got all these degrees. She can easily find her a job. But with the way the economy is, it's not so easy. They like to have people that have hands-on experience, people who have worked in the field before. Just because you have a degree doesn't mean that you automatically are entitled to the jobs that you think fill your description. I know she got to feel so dumb that she done waited over 10 years for this man to get over his wife and to possibly marry her for all the stuff that she done been through, and he has not did shit. Um, what did he come to the SSA office in Atlanta? Why did he? Vivian, I think the reason he went, this is my personal opinion. I think he went to the SSI office in Atlanta because he could try to disguise himself where people wouldn't know him versus going to the one in Huntsville. That's my personal opinion. Um, too, but CK will try to bring it back. I don't think it will be a success because it's fake lies. Okay, who said that? Thank you. You said Janet said Martel can cut lines. The Cass and Carlos better go to the unemployment office. Okay. But you know your employer have to be putting funds set to the side for unemployment. My opinion, I don't think CK did that. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Hello, Sophia. This cast just want free money. Yes. Now they're going to realize how much, by Melanie being gone, now they're going to realize how much Melanie was a blessing to them. How even though they dogged her out, she kept on going on for season after season with the show, making sure y'all had a roof over your head and food. So this is the thing she gets. And by me being with being, with like T Talk with Your Girl and Sassy T and Jen P. And just say they had a topic about, do you think Mel should help him or have him to come back? That's a big N. Hell no. I don't care if he's out there on the corner with a sign and say, we'll work for food. Hell no. The way he let that his Paramount and his son get on there on this internet here and talk about them like a dog. No, ma'am. No. Mm-mm. No. Okay, chocolate 25. I don't believe it was hearsay. True T, you can go over there on her page. Someone was there actually in the SSI Social Security office when Martell was there trying to see about his benefits. And True T is a very good content creator. She will not put bullshit out here to this internet, and she will not do lies. And like she said, if Martell thinks wants to say she's lying, tell him to sue her, and she will bring up get the footage. So True T is a honest, great content creator, and I believe her. He was out there at the Social Security office because True T already said if he tried to say she lied, tell him to sue her, and she will bring up the evidence. So, that's my assumption of things. I guess we'll never see Scott's Manor. That's what I was thinking about, Janice. I think he may shop a spinoff somewhere, but I don't know if that will happen. Okay. Chocolate says she think it will come back. Okay. Chocolate, you have a 1 and a 2. Okay. 76 likes and 75 in the chat. Thank you so much, Linda. I very much appreciate you. Because this is the thing, y'all. Who got time to spend lies about Martell Holt? Nobody got time to spend lies about his ass, about the shit he's doing. The reason that this shit is coming about, Martell Karma then caught up with him for how he treated his kids, the 4-piece nuggets, and Melanie, his wife. The hens just come home to roost. That's all. It's time to pay. It's time for him to pay for his bad deeds that he's done. I don't wish Martell Holt any ill will, but he needs to pay for the shit he took Melanie through. That's just my personal opinion. And you remember, you guys, I said we can agree to disagree. But me personally, this is his karma for the shit he let his Paramount and his bastard son do to Melody and the Eminem kids. That's just my thoughts about it. Linnell said no. Okay. And also, I know you guys have heard about, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, that Porsha supposedly called ICE on her ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband, Simon Guobadia. I hope I'm saying his name right. He is being detained right now by ICE, and they're going to send him back to Nigeria, where he needs to be. Good morning, Susie Q. I heard Martell was cussing, throwing chairs at the SSI office when he was denied allegedly. Yes, who said that? This man was cussing the Social Security representative out, throwing chairs. He was having a tantrum. When he was trying to tell him how he can appeal it, he didn't want to hear that. When the Social Security man was telling him to listen to him, he said, hell no, you listen to me. Anybody know the first time you go and apply for Social Security, you're not going to get it. You're going to be not denied a couple of times. You might even have to get a lawyer. I talked about this in my other live from yesterday. He might even have to go get a damn lawyer. So that, that's, some other options. Who is this? J Queen 40 million. Thank you so much for joining my live. I very much appreciate it. And everyone, welcome Jay's Queen 40 million to the live. Hotel acting up in the SSI office. Why he in there? So the Q was trying to apply for benefits. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, the show is gone. That's his only income, the show. So if the show is gone, he have to get him some permanent income coming in. So if you get on Social Security or disability, that income is going to come to the day you die. Excuse me, to the day you leave here. So he was trying to allegedly get him some steady income. Allegedly, Coleslaw is in LA or California, somewhere in California. She didn't got her tax money. So, she's out there. And it looks like she was trying to flirt with some man. So maybe she realizing that Martell is a broke bum and he can't do shit for her. Just allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Vivian, what I think the reason he went to the Social Security office in Atlanta was to try to disguise himself for benefits. Because if he would have went to the one in Huntsville, 9 times out of 10 is was going to be somebody in there he knew. So he went to Atlanta to try to disguise himself so nobody wouldn't know he was applying for the benefits. That's just my opinion of why he did it. Yes, Susie Q, you need a dang job. As you come in, guys, if you can give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Yes, Vivian Marlene is Martell's mother, and she is partially to blame for this. That's just my opinion. Some people might don't see it that way. I raised my sons to be independent, not to lean on a woman. Y'all are a team. Y'all work together. This man here was a manipulator. Hope I'm saying that right. Where he was much older than Mel. He knew when he seen Mel that she was going places. Mel even helped his ass get back in, to school before he can graduate and get some type of degree. And by Mel doing that, in my opinion, he thought Mel was weak. He thought he could run all over her. She's helping him get in school. She's fixing his hair. She's fixing his teeth. And he knew she was going places. So he wanted to latch onto her, in my opinion. And Mel gave him 5 years because, and I don't knock her for that, because everybody's marriage is different. Everybody see things different. They got married when they was young. So I guess she thought that Martell maybe needed to saw his royal oath to get, because he's, haven't probably been with that many women, because they got married young. So maybe she was letting him get all the cheating and stuff out of his system, and she was going to, work through it with him. But his problem is he couldn't stop cheating. And he thought, like he said, he thought Mel would never leave his ass. I thought Mel would never leave him. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I thought Mel would never leave Martell. I did. I thought Mel would never leave Martell. The same way with Miss Linnell, where Chris left her and she was in bed for 18 months. Then Chris came back and then they got back on track. But Melanie is a whole different vibe. She's a whole different breed. She, no one can say that Melanie did not give her all in her marriage. And I hope one day Melanie finds love again and get married. Because when you've been through so much, and this was in a Tyler Perry movie, where A Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that's my favorite movie. And one thing she said she appreciated, what was his name? John, what's his name? John? Whatever her husband's name was. She said she appreciated her husband for being that way to her. Because if he didn't, she wouldn't know what a good man felt like. That's when she started going with Shamar. So by her husband being bad, mean to her and treating her that way, so when she got a good man, she knew how she was supposed to be treated. But one thing I respect her for, if y'all ever seen the movie The Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when that other woman he was messing around with left him, and they thought he was going to be paralyzed. And at the time, they were going through divorce, but she was still married to him. She went back to that home and took care of that man and nourished him back to life. After all the shit he had did to her, she still went back and helped him. Then once she seen that he was okay, at the dinner table, she left. She said, they said, where you going? I'm going to find my man. The man that she knew was good. Just saying. Coleslaw was Huntsville, she said. Coleslaw was, I don't know what you mean by that, Stephen. Martell and Coleslaw needs jobs. Yes, but you know what they said? Working a 9-to-5 job is ghetto and they don't make no money. Honey, I love my 9-to-5 job. Is keeping a roof over my head, money in my pocket, and my bills paid, and they making a way for me to take care of my kids. Fuck the other shit. That's funny. The president cut off the waste and fraud. Yeah, the orange man is funny, but all these MAGAs is seeing now that they don't want to lose their fucking jobs. No CS said she was in Huntsville. Listen, she always tell her location. Yeah, she does. She must want somebody to come do some shit, something to her ass. Yes, Linda, they both need to go to Department of Labor. Yes, they do. Hello, Karen. Hello. SSI office have a tape of him acting a fool. Well, just like they have recordings. So when your house have cameras in there, right? So at the Social Security office they have cameras in there. So they have cameras all over the Social Security office. I've been there maybe a year ago in my town, my city, and they got cameras all over there, and also they have a security guard. You don't never know when anybody's gonna come in there and start acting a fucking fool, like Martel did. So I'm sure if True T needed that footage from that date, and she goes to the Social Security office and requests for it, the FOIA, they have to give it to her. I don't think he thought that thought it through, and other people have screen recorded the live, so I don't think he thought this one through. Let's see here. So when you get denied from Social Security, your next step is the welfare office. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with welfare if you need it. It's a stepping stone to help you get on your feet. Once you get on your feet, you call or tell them that you no longer need the benefits because you're on your feet. SSI or Section 8 or what have you was not designed for you to be on there all your life. It was designed to help you. It's like a stepping stone for you to get on your feet. And that's why Donald Trump said he's cutting it off after 2 years. If you've been on Section 8 for 2 years, you ain't found a good job or anything like that, he's going to cut your ass off. You have to fend for yourself. Right? It doesn't matter where you go, your number's going to be the same. I think Martell was going there thinking that he was going to be able to get a check. 85 likes and 68 in the chat. Thank you, Linda. Hello, CS. That's my favorite movie. That's mine too, Linda. That's my favorite movie, A Diary of a Mad Black Woman. And Tyler Perry tells you he always put a message in his movies. So what I took from the movie is that this man treated her so bad. Even though he treated her bad, she still went back as his wife and helped take care of him until he got better, right? But when she started messing with Shamar, she knew how Shamar treated her, and she knows she wanted that treatment. So once she got him back to health, she told him, I'm going to always be your friend. And they said, where you going? She said, I'm going to find my man, that man who treated her right. And she said she thanked Charles for being a bad husband to her because she would never know how it feels to have a good husband if he didn't treat her bad. So she know the bad now because of how Charles treated her, and she know the good of how Shamar treated her. That's what I got out of it. Yep, Mel left him before the show started. When they started doing the pilot, they went together, but Carlos wanted them to act like they was together for the show. But Mel couldn't hold it in any longer, and it started coming out. You know, and Martell never wanted us to know that he cheated on Mel and did all this stuff. And it wasn't supposed to be in the show, but Mel brought it out. And that's why Martell say to this day, the show ruined his marriage. Because he's saying that if they would have never did the show, they would have never got a divorce. That's what Martell says. He said he's blaming it on the show ruined their marriage. No, mofo, you ruined your marriage by you cheating. And he also says, if you go back and look at some other episodes, he said that Mel brung this out. Mel wanted it to come out to paint him as a bad person. And she had this plan of leaving him. Because once Mel got this show going and got herself together, she knew she could make it after Martell. Because Melody had got sick and tired of Martell cheating on her. I believe the whole marriage she was cheating on her. That's just allegedly in my opinion. Because it started off with Malnika wanting Mel to not marry Martell because she was doing a wedding plan and she was telling Mel that Martell was trying to talk to some of her assistants. And I think her and Mel was still like, didn't believe her and was wanting to go on with the marriage, with the wedding. And Malnika didn't. So that's why Malnika quit in the middle of their wedding planning, and Malnika mother or auntie or somebody had to finish their wedding. Even Melody says it. She said they almost didn't make it through their first year anniversary. They were going to get a divorce then, the first year, because of how bad he treated her and talked to her. Go back and look at that. And he will tell you also that he didn't have no money when he met Melody. Melody had 2 jobs when she met Martell. And she paid the money for him to go back to school, to get back in school, because he had lost his scholarship for the football. Because Martell initially got into college on a football scholarship, but he had lost it. And Mel paid the money for him to get back in school because he didn't have the scholarship no more, and Marlene didn't have the money. And he tells y'all that. He tells us that in the I think it's on season 1, episode 2 or 3. And Melody talks about how they almost got a divorce on their 1 year of marriage because of how bad he talked and treated her. Let's see. It's Stephen, not Stephen. Okay, Stephen. When you said it's Stephen, not Stephen. It is Stephen, not Stephen. Okay. Karen, me and I brought, you said me and I brought products, and I hear through let me see, what are you saying? Me and I brought products, and I hear through Cheat Tape of Love and Marriage. Okay, Karen, thank you so much for joining the live. You said it's Stephen, not Stephen. Okay. Martell not getting no public assistance. Okay, you say he's not gonna get no public assistance? Now back in the day when I'm born in '74, they did have something called what was it called? General assistance, where you could get $200 if you didn't have any income coming in. So I don't know if Huntsville maybe have general assistance for men who don't have any type of income. CS said Martell will do anything. He tried to get full custody to get child support. Yes, he did, CS. He sure did. Yes, Deborah, Charles. Charles was a MF. But Helen went back and took care of him. And I can respect her for that because she was still married to her. He was her husband. She had been with him. You know, he was her first. He broke her virginity. She was her first everything. And I could understand her going back to help him get back on his feet. Some people say they would, they would not have went back and helped him. Me, I'm an Aries. I would have went back to help him. Helped him get back on his feet. And people's like, I wouldn't have did that. I would have. Went back and helped him. Hello, Ebony Dancer. Hello. He just will never take accountability. Yes, I don't know. You know what? TJ's Queen 40 million. I don't understand why Martell cannot take accountability. Why can't he just come on this internet and say, Mel and my 4 kids, I know I was wrong for how I treated you and how I let my mistress treat y'all. I am sorry from the bottom of my heart. Even though I know me and Mel can never get back together, but I will try my best to be, to co-parent with her the best, in the best way I can for our kids. From this day forward, I will not get on this internet and talk about Melody, or I will not let anybody else get on this internet and talk about her. And just really, truly mean he apologized to her and just show it with action. I maybe can have a little bit of empathy for him if he did that, and really followed up with it and got the help he needed, and from this day forward kept, be a good co-parent. I could. I'm a forgiving person. Even though Melanie don't have to take them back, but if they can co-parent in a good place for their kids. Cia said, I thought he was going to get a nanny and run around everywhere spending money. You know what? Martell really thought that he was going to get child support for Melanie. And one thing I did miss, and that's why I do like going back and watching Love and Marriage Huntsville from season 1, when they were sitting there dissolving their businesses, when they came to their office, Melanie and Martell, Melanie had a computer and she was like, embrace beauty, Holt and Holt. He said he wanted all the businesses that him and Mel had together dissolved, but he never said anything about the businesses that Melanie had on her own. When they came to embrace beauty, I missed this. After I've been watching this from season 1 to season 9, one thing I missed that I was not paying attention, and I on brown skin girl, shout out to her. She played it, and I said, how the hell did I miss that? When they was dissolving Embrace Beauty, Martell said that I help you with this company. We put so much into this company. And he said, when we were first talking about splitting up the business, you said I can get 15%. I missed a part. I don't know how I missed that part where he said, I don't think I deserve 15%. I think I deserve 50%. I don't know how I missed when he said that he deserved it 50%. All I heard was him say that Melanie said she would give him 15%. But I didn't hear that he came back and said that he wanted 50%. But that was something that Coleslaw told him to ask for, 50%. And that she didn't give him 50% to dissolve the business. Melanie was already on that. She was already going to dissolve the business because she wasn't going to give your ass 50%. That 15% looked mighty good right about now. But he was listening to Dom Coleslaw, who told him to ask for 50% of Embrace, and that's why Melanie dissolved it and started over with 7th Avenue Beauty. I missed that. I did not hear him say that until I was looking at some commentary from Brown Skin Girl, and that's when I heard him say he deserved. He said he deserved 50%, and Melanie said, "Hell no, dissolved." Christine said, "I wish the person that saw our Martel at the the Social Security office had videotaped him, so we could really prove. But I believe True T that it happened." Okay, yes. You know what? One thing about True T, she been on this internet for 3 years or more. She is not gonna come on here with any bullshit, because we all know we could get sued for putting out false information. And that's why she said in her video, "Martell, if I'm lying, sue me and I'll get the tapes pulled." She said, "Martell, if I'm lying, sue me." And ain't nobody gonna tell you to sue them unless they can back up what the fuck they saying. And that's why I believe her. Hello, Loretta. Yes, he was cheating from day one. Hello, Loretta. Exactly. Cynthia said he can get food stamps. Now, I'm in Wisconsin. Do they give men food stamps in Alabama if they don't have any income? Because I know some states don't give men food stamps if they don't have income. But I know here in Wisconsin they give them $200 if they homeless and homeless and don't got no place to live. They usually give the man $200. The side chick stole Charles hiding money. Yes. Yeah, that movie. That movie is. I love that movie so much. I can watch A Diary of a Mad Black Woman over and over, and I didn't see it 1,000 times, but I can watch it over and over. And just about y'all saying that, I'm gonna watch it when I get off this live, because remember, when you watch a movie, you always gonna miss something in the movie. So I'm gonna watch it again when I get off this live. You said he's a lazy bum. Yes, he's lazy. He was lazy when he was with Melody. Martell really believed that Mel would not leave him no matter what. He thought he was the best thing walking. Um, besides, he came home every night, no matter what he did. What he did all day slow. Yes, Mark. He kept throwing that in there. I came home every night. Who gives a fuck? If you came home every night, you still cheated, mofo. You still could have brought me and the kids something back home during COVID. Or you still could have brought me a disease back home by you messing around with Sloppy Slaw. And remember this. Sloppy Slaw is not the only person Martell was messing around with. Don't forget the stripper that was in Washington, D.C. that he left her $400 or $500 on the nightstand. And there was some other woman that he was messing with. Not just Coleslaw. Coleslaw is the only one that stuck around. He was messing with other women. Oh, Marlene told him everything was his fault for cheating. I didn't know she told him that, because the only thing I see Marlene saying was that she was working her boy to death. That's all I hear Marlene ever saying. Hello, Victoria. Probably trying to pull a scam to get free money. Yes. That show is over with. They don't got no more income coming in, so he's trying to do something to, I think, keep his head over water. But he can go down there, to the Department of Human Services. Like I said, I don't know how Alabama works. I know here in Wisconsin, for now, if you're a man and you homeless, don't got nowhere to go, you can get $200 in food stamps. I do know that. Knox don't have real empathy. Okay. You remember all that? Yes. And just think about this, guys. When we watch a movie, remember, we're not going to see everything in the first time we watch it, the second time we watch it, the third time we watch it, even the fourth time. We're always going to miss something in the movie or miss something on the show. Because, like I said, when they was dissolving the businesses, I heard him say 15%, but I never ever heard him say the 50% until I was watching some commentary from Brown Skin Girl. And I heard him say he deserves 50%. I said, what the fuck did this mofo just say? What? How the fuck? I said to myself, how the hell did I miss that? I couldn't believe I had missed it, but I did. Go back and listen to Kimmy when Mel took her for those muscle exercise during her seat battle. Kimmy told Mel to her face that she didn't see nothing wrong with Till taking the kids because he was the dad. She said, wait a minute, she didn't see nothing wrong with Till taking the kids because he was a dad. Well, okay, Mark, how the fuck she didn't see nothing wrong with Jaden dad taking him when she said she went to court numerous of times because Jaden dad was trying to take him. So how the fuck she gonna say that there wasn't nothing wrong with Martell taking Melanie kids? How the fuck she didn't give Jalen to his dad from the one night stand? Oh Lord, what? Oh, what episode is that in, Mark? I got to go back and watch that. I got to go back and watch that. I got to go back and watch that. Mark, what episode, what season, and what episode? If you can just give me maybe the episode or the season. I know she got, no, I know the fuck she crazy. I know motherfucking well she crazy. Martel doesn't want to lend his own way in life. He depends on others to tell him what to do, but pretend to run everything. Yes, if they would have never got a divorce, we would have never knew he didn't have no builder's license and that Mel was running everything. That Mel was running shit. Destiny was probably in the car with shades on. If Martell had got approved, she was going to head in to apply for her. Yes, I believe that too, Mark. She's going to apply for her and her child some benefits. Because you know she's saying that something is wrong with the baby because allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, the bear shook the baby. That's what she said. It's not my words. Those are her words she put in the court documentation. Marlene told him that in the kitchen she was sick. Sick. She knew it was over with for her. Yeah, she did. I don't believe Martell act up in the SSI office. He would have been escorted, or people would have recorded him. Well, Chocolate, they said the security guard had to put him out of there. That's all I'm saying. They said the security guard had to put the man out. Mel said, dissolve. That tickled me. Yes. Excuse me. Mark, are you Marceau or Maurice Scott, brother? He one of them. Maybe he's one of them. You know, I don't put people out my chat until they do some disrespectful, but so far Marcus being okay. It was the last season. Okay. Let's go back and look at that. I don't know what season, but it happened when Mel questioned Kimmy about being a side chick. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and find that. But Kimmy has a lot of nerve because she said out of her own self that she didn't talk to Jaden dad. She despised him because Jaden dad had a friend that was a lawyer and he kept on taking her back and forth to court trying to get full custody of Jaden. And she had to pay out of her pocket. But Jaden dad could afford to take her back and forth to court because he didn't have to pay anything because his friend was a lawyer. And she got the audacity to say that about Martell. Say that to Melanie? Really, Kimmy? But a lot of people when they get denied from Social Security, their next step is to go to the welfare building and see what try their luck there. So that's why I put that up here. What is Martell next step? That's why I got the Department of Human Services as my thumbnail. Madison County Department of Human Services. That's the welfare building. That's the only next step that he can go to try to see if he can get some income. Because if you don't got no income, and I'm just saying here in Wisconsin, you can go to the Department of Human Services. They will give you 200 in stamps and give you a medical card. I don't know if they still are giving you the $200 cash benefit. They might be. If you're, a single man with no income or anything, they might be still giving out the $200 cash. I know they're giving out the stamps and the medical card, but I'm not quite sure if they're still giving you that $200 in cash. So that's the only next step he can go, is to go down there and apply for SNAP. At least he's gonna have some food. At least he can, have food. And medical insurance are free. Something is better than nothing if he didn't got denied from SSI, right? Your next step is to go down there to the welfare building. What else can you do? You need to keep you some food. And he's a single man. $200 a month should help him out. With keeping food from month to month. Just saying. You said 7 or 8. Okay, thank you, Linda. Okay, Mark, no problem. As long as you're respectful. Over here on my channel, everyone, we can agree and disagree. I like everyone to have their own opinions, their own, your own thoughts. As long as everyone keeps it respectful in the chat, we can agree and disagree. So that's no problem at all. Let's see here. Candy, didn't Destiny confirmed that she was on food stamps? She did say that. She said when her and LeBarrett got a divorce, she had to go on food stamps. Now, I don't know if she's still on there. I know she said she had to get food stamps and Medicaid. That's what she said out of her own mouth. Now I did hear her say that. She had to get food stamps and Medicare. Nothing wrong with it. You got to get food stamps and Medicare, daycare, whatever you got to do to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. There's nothing wrong with that. I've got that before myself. But I took myself off once I got myself together. I'm not going to lie to y'all about that. You pull your stuff up by the bootstraps and then then you go on about your business. You don't need it no longer. And I think that's a good thing to have there for men or women in case you fall on hard times. You need it for maybe a couple of months. And then once you, get yourself back together, then you go on and tell them, okay, I don't need it no more. So then the next time, if you need it, that might be there for you as well. Or you just don't stay there and stay on it. That's just my opinion. Mark, everyone has their own opinion. Correct. Hello, Candy Kane. Hello. And remember, guys, if you're not a subby, we would love to have you as a T-drop over here. You're going to love it over here. We can agree to disagree. I want everyone to have their own opinion. That's how we learn from one another. So if you like the commentary over here, please subscribe to my channel, Drop the T. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, Drop the T as well. Deborah, my member, says he wanted to take credit for her first music video because he thought the song was about him. That is, and Deborah, you're absolutely right. This man is crazy. That's what I said. If Mel would have never divorced Martell, we would know that she was running the show with every motherfucking thing. Melanie ran that motherfucking show. Melanie carried that family. She was the money maker in that family. Now, don't get me wrong. He did babysit the kids, and he did go make sure that the people were building the properties right, to go overlook them, and he did, find other properties. But what else the hell did he do? That's all he did. Melanie was the one that pitched the show to Carlos King, and Carlos King says that Martell made the connection for the phone call, and when it was time to present the show, Martell sat over there on his phone, and Melanie presented the show to Carlos King. He didn't do shit. He couldn't even pass his builder's license. Melanie had to go take the test and pass the builder's license. Far as cutting the grass when they first started out. Melanie said when Martell first started out cutting grass, he only had his grandfather, his uncle, and somebody else. Melanie quit her job, resigned, and went out here to businesses and other people and got more and more contracts for the landscaping to make them be millionaires what they were. And as far as getting loans and stuff, Melanie did that. He just signed his name on there. And he told me he wrote the books. You might be, I would give him credit for that. He might came up with the ideas, but Melanie wrote the fucking books. Nobody cannot make me believe that Martell wrote no motherfucking book. No. For no Holt and Holt. No, sir. Because if you did, you could do it now. Because if Melanie didn't do anything, you did everything. Why can't you do it now? Why can't you do it for coleslaw? If you was the brains in the operation, you should be able to do it not just for Melanie, but for any woman you be with and for yourself. So I know that's a damn lie. You can't even get your damn wine business off the ground. And your peasant said that. Your paramour said that. You can't even get your damn wine business off the ground. Now, take in mind, if you was with Melanie would have marketed the shit out of that Inez wine. She would have had it up and going, and that shit would have sold. Melanie would have marketed the shit out of that Inez wine, and that shit would have been going. And as far as that suit line, Melanie would have dropped that money for that suit line and had Martell with them suits and helped him market them motherfucking suits, and they would have sold. But no, you couldn't keep the pee at the house. Couldn't keep it at the house. So that's why all the shit that you try to do is not working for your ass. He wants to take credit for his first, for the first music video. Yes, and he didn't do shit. He needs to work, but sat around complaining about Mel working too much. Right, CS. Me and you on the same page. You're always talking about that's too much on our plate. Our plate? You mean my plate, motherfucker? You ain't got nothing on your plate. 99 likes and 99 in the chat. Thank you, Linda Gambo. I'm guessing most folks didn't know who he was. Right. When he was supposed to be checking on the workers, he was checking in and out of hotels. You right about that? If Martell's unemployment, if Marty's unemployed, he may need to try collecting unemployment for a few months. I think he owed them, Deborah, my member. I think he owed them. Because he's already going through stuff by him lying on his bankruptcy. But I think the reason he wanted to apply for the Social Security, that's an ongoing thing. And for unemployment, you can only get that for 3 to 6 months. So he wanted to get the SSI so it'd be for the rest of his life. So that's a standard income that he would have been able to get for the rest of his life. versus getting unemployment for 3 or 6 months. That's just my thoughts and my opinion. I could be wrong. That's what I'm just thinking. 100 likes and 109 in the chat. Thank you so much, Linda. Yeah, but I think the next step, like I said in my thumbnail, is for Martell to go apply for welfare, to get him, at least the $200 in stamps to help him out in the Medicaid card, in case he needs to go to the doctor. That's just my thoughts, because everything that Martell touches don't pay it out. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't work, and that's his karma. And the same with Sloppy Slaw. Nothing's working out for her. She tried to have that boutique. Ain't nothing working. So that's what him and her and the other castmate, the ex-mate castmates get for trying to bite the hand that feeds you. Hello, Kelly. Hello, hello. Yes, he needs to get a job. Him and Coleslaw both, but they're not. They think that's beneath them. They think anybody who punches a time clock or works a 9 to 5, they said it's ghetto. So we shall see what happens. Because she's trying to say that Martell makes a lot of money from Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I know is a fucking lie. I know she's lying. CK don't pay nobody shit. And the only reason Mel was getting paid a lot of money because she was working for OWN. And Martell both was working for OWN until Marcel sold his producer license to Carlos King to save his mama house. So Melody is the only one getting paid by OWN and CK. The other castmates get paid by Kingdom Reign. Let's see here. With Social Security, he will have to keep all doctors' appointments. They will call and check to see if you are keeping your appointments. Yes, we know he ain't gonna do that. Hello, Jersey girl. Okay, guys, it looks like we've been on here for 1 hour and 30-some minutes. I just wanted to stop by and do a little chat. Also, I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about surviving Lake Lanier, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it Friday. I did watch the movie. I think if anybody can watch that movie, go ahead and watch it. It's very educational to a lot of stuff that we didn't know, I didn't know. Okay. Um, the black woman, our sister, she says that she will not call it Lake Lanier no more. She would call it Oscarville, because that's was the name of the town. She doesn't think it's haunted. She thinks our ancestors just, linger there because they were drowned and killed, unalived and threw, to burn. So she will always from now on, because she learned that, refer to it as Oscarville instead of Lake Lanier. Some Caucasian men was on there when they were doing the documentary. He said he don't think it's haunted. He never had any experiences or anything like that, so he don't think it's haunted. And I said, okay, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. The lady, I think her name is Chanel, the one, she said that at first she was a little scared, but now she knows that it's just her ancestors. And I can respect that. 103 likes and 109 in the chat. I know I'm a little, I think you're trying to say off subject, but I can't want Wait until Sunny goes live about Destiny and Moses DNA test. Me either, Candy Cane. I'm so ready for Sunny to expose all of their ass, especially Dusty. And you know, if you got some tea about Stormy, we can hear that too. Because allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, they said she was messing, that Martell and Stormy was messing around. I don't really believe that, but anything is possible in this day and age. Anything is possible. Is Martell allergic to working a full-time job? I think so, Sophia. Peace, love, and prayers. Hello, Night Owls. I like to take a moment to suggest a solution for Martell building a doll house and write a second child's book. My child that has many names. He had some free time. He's had some free time. It seems. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Peace, love, and prayers. Thank you so much. Yeah, he gonna have a lot of free time. You don't think Sunny will go live? I think she will go live. I think Sunny is waiting to Moses to get out of jail in March, maybe. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Someone said he's getting out of jail in March. Maybe they're gonna go live together, or maybe they're gonna go live. Sunny's gonna go live soon. Because what I really want to know, why Destiny's in everybody else's business, why did LeBaron, which is a man, divorce you after y'all son was 2 or 3 weeks old? Why? It had to be something. Your first child, between the both of you guys, um, they're not just gonna do that. That's just my opinion. Yeah, they did say that, Candy Cane, that allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and these YouTube streets, they were going around saying that Stormy and Martell had a thing going on. That's allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Anything I say on my channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. But it's not far fetched. I can believe that. Just saying. Loretta said, "Good night, Loretta." Oh my God, Marty is sick. Mel was right about Marty screwing everything with legs, allegedly. Yes, Martell was getting down. Yeah, he's illiterate. Candy Cane, yes, I heard that Martell and Stormy smashed allegedly. Yes, I heard that too. Allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. Everything on this channel is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All right, guys, I've been on here for an hour and 39 minutes. So we're gonna get off of here. You know, let me know what y'all think in the chat. Y'all think Martell will apply for food stamps now that he's been denied SSI? Let me know in the chat. And also let me know how you guys feel about allegedly and for entertainment purposes only, Porsha calling ICE on Simon, her husband, and they have him detained. Let me know in the chat how y'all feel about that. Porsha calling ICE on her immigrant husband, and he has been detained. So let me know how you guys feel about that. You can leave a chat below. Okay, Stefan. Okay, you said you believe it. Why would Martell apply using his middle name? Kelly, I think he tried to do that so nobody would recognize him. That's allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. That's the only conclusion I could come with. That he didn't want nobody to notice him, and that's why he went to Atlanta and used his middle name. And that's allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. All All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here because I've been out tonight, so I want to try to get me some sleep. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And also, if you didn't give me a thumbs up on your way in, if you can give me one on your way out. And if you're not a subby, we would love to have you as a T-drop. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Let me read just I don't believe Porsha called on him. He just got caught up with Trump executive order with the immigrants. Well, someone said she called on him. She called ICE on him, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. I don't think Porsha called ICE. I think Simon has been on the radar since the O's. Okay. They were saying that she said she called on him, but that's all a hearsay, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. All right, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for joining my live. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone, have a good night.